Asuran movie summary in English. Let's begin. In the late 1970s, in Kovilpatti, a man and a boy are trekking across a river, carrying homemade bombs. In another part of the village, a woman, a man, and a girl are also hiding from the police. Past, the narrator reveals that the man is Shivsami and the boy is his son Chidambaram. In contrast, the woman, man, and child are Shivsami's wife, Pachiyamma, her brother Murugesan, and her daughter Lakshmi. They also had an older son called Velmurugan. They are a family of farmers living in Thekkur, lit. Southern village. Shivsami has a close relationship with his older son but is distant and almost abusive with Chidambaram. Shivsami's family, along with most residents of Thekkur, are Dalits. Narsinghan is an upper caste landlord from Varkur, lit. Northern village, who needs Shivsami's 3 acres of land for a factory, which the family is against selling, especially Velmurugan. Pachiyamma is attacked by one of Narsimhan's sons, to which Velmurugan retaliates by severely injuring him and his men and gets imprisoned consequently. Shivsami pleads with Narsinghan to get Velmurugan released, and in reply, Narsinghan asks Shivsami to prostrate before every male resident of the landlord's village as atonement. When Velmurugan hears of his father's humiliation, he beats Narsinghan with a slipper. In revenge, Narsimhan's henchmen, led by a hunter named Kariya, behead Velmurugan and dump his headless body naked in their field. Pachiyamma is broken with the inability to even complain because of the missing head as evidence, and after a year, Chidambaram is compelled to kill Narsinghan in revenge. Shivsami sees the killing, cuts the street lights there, and tells the family, where they flee with Chidambaram. Present, Kariya is asked to find the pair, tracks them down, and almost kills Chidambaram. Shivsami defeats them all but kills none. While the two recover, Shivsami explains why he spared their lives. Past, 20 years before, he was a village-famous moonshine brewer and trusted servant to Viswanathan, a landlord. One day, he convinces his boss to employ Pandya, Viswanathan's distant relative, as a clerk. Shivsami's brother Murugan and Venugopal Seshadri, a Brahman communist lawyer, are attempting to regain their community's Panchmi land from landlords who had seized it illegally. Shivsami's elder sister's daughter, Mariamma, proposes to Shivsami, who accepts. The family also accepts. Pandya slowly gains Viswanathan's trust and becomes his mill accountant. Meanwhile, Shivsami slowly falls in love with Mariamma. When Shivsami gives her sandals to wear, Pandya hits her and forces her to walk through the village with the sandals on her head. Shivsami retaliates by hitting him with sandals in the middle of the village and ties him up, but is reprimanded by Vishwanathan. Shivsami quits brewing and joins his brother. One night, before a meeting was conducted by Seshadri and Murugan with the other laborers, news arrives that Seshadri had been arrested, and Shivsami was sent to get the documents authorizing the meeting. When Shivsami returns, Murugan and the others have been killed by Pandya and his men, while Shivsami's family, including Mariamma, along with many others, are burned alive in their huts. Enraged, Shivsami brutally kills Vishwanathan, Pandya, and their men. Shivsami leaves his village, and months later he is found by Murugesan, who taught him farming. He is also introduced to Pachiyamma, who is not getting marriage proposals. He narrates his story, and Pachiyamma admires what he did for his family. He surrenders to the court and is given a light sentence. Afterwards, he marries Pachiyamma. Present, Chidambaram is amazed at his father's past and starts to admire him. Shivsami reconciles with his wife and daughter briefly, and he and his son go to Seshadri for help. Seshadri agrees to help them as long as they turn up to court the next day. The next day, the two get into the court premises but are forced to flee after Narsimhan's men ambush them. Shivsami reluctantly sells his land to prevent Narsimhan's men from targeting his family. However, Chidambaram is abducted and tortured, in direct violation of the agreement. Shivsami kills many of the henchmen and all of Narsimhan's male family members, though he and Chidambaram sustain serious injuries. Murugesan and their village people arrive armed and defuse the situation. The two villages agreed that the conflict should end and prevent a caste clash. Shivsami's family has gathered in court, and he has agreed to go to prison instead of Chidambaram if necessary. He tells his son to study hard and get a powerful bureaucratic job, and that, unlike land and money, the landlords can't seize their education. Shivsami smiles at his family as he enters the court.